Hey everyone, in this video I wanted to show you what equipment we use to do the hay crop. We just finished getting it up yesterday. It was a good year, we didn't get any rain on it. Went pretty well, but it takes a lot of manpower and a lot of equipment, so I thought I would just show you what that machinery is and talk about what each of them does. So the first bit of equipment that we use is called the windrower or a swather. I don't have that one here right now as it's shared between myself and my uncle. It's a Case IH WD2303 rotary swather. It's the newest piece of equipment that we have. Actually, everything else, as you can see, is quite ancient, but it works. But after we cut it with the swather, we use the 4230. This is a John Deere 4230 on this hay rake. So the swather makes all the rows, it cuts it, conditions it, and then it has to dry a few days. Then we rake it, which gets the bottom part that's still wet, puts it on the top, but also combines the rows together, because our big balers, they can take a lot of hay in, and the more hay you feed them, the better they work. So this is a pretty nice rake. It's the wheel rake. That's the main raking rig. Here's a John Deere 2010. We don't use this little rake. It's just a 3-point rake a whole lot, but this rake is nice to get underneath the pivot, and if there's any weird corners that I can't get with the big rake, then we come along and just kind of tidy it up a little bit with this little 2010 utility. It's a fun little tractor to drive. The next one, this is a 3020, and it had the forks on it yesterday, but Dad needed to use the bucket, so we swapped it out. But this is a Power Shift 3020. Diesel. The primary thing that we do with this tractor is unload hay. It's really good at unloading the bales. So this one stays at the hay shed, and we'll unload the hay with it. So there's the 3020. The next one in the lineup is a 1972 John Deere 4020 diesel power shift. This tractor is out in the field, and it loads up the hay bales. So you can see the forks. And we also have back forks on both these tractors. Let me go around to the back. So the back forks are for ballast. These are small tractors. It's nice to have a little weight on the back to help offset the front, but also if you need to go grab a couple bales, it's easier to take less trips with two than one. Next piece of equipment here you'll see is this John Deere 5020. Now the 5020 is a big tractor, so she's kind of fun to use. This is a 5020 utility. It is pulling these two old wagons. These old wagons I've seen a lot of bales in their time. They're about time to be replaced, but she's a pretty tractor. Show you the back side of it here. The standard 5020 has the nice big fenders. Anyway, just a real pretty tractor, real fun tractor to drive. But we load up both these wagons. Each wagon holds around 10 ton, maybe just a little bit more. So in one trip we can bring in 20 ton worth of hay. So next up in the lineup is the John Deere 4640. It's a diesel, it's a power shift, front wheel assist. You can see the big front tires on there. They're actually hydraulically driven. We don't use the front wheel assist because they leak too bad. But this tractor is hooked up to the baler. This is a Heston 4790 3x4 big square baler. So it makes 3 feet by 4 feet by 8 feet bales. So after we rake the hay, then we come along with the baler and make the square bales. It's a big machine. I'll give you a little wide angle view of it. So again, after they're baled, then we'll use the 40-20 to load them up onto the wagon. We'll haul it, unload it with 30-20. Dusty's busy following his nose. Okay, and here we have a Ford F350 diesel. She's a 7.3 liter. It's hooked up to the gooseneck, and that can haul 10 ton. So the nice thing about having two vehicles, with this one and the tractor hauling hay, is I can be unloading one while someone else is loading up the other. Now ideally it takes about 3 people to keep everything moving. Once the baler has done its job, once the baling is done, you need one person that's loading the hay, and then it's nice to have one person driving the wagons around to the truck to make it quicker, and then they can be driving back and forth while another person is going to be unloading. So ideally, if you have 3 people going, you can just keep it a steady flow of bales moving, and you can clear a field in no time. And once the field is cleared, you obviously need to get the water back on it as soon as you can. You can't hardly see it very good, but the sprinkler line is going. There's the center pivot right there. So again, one more pass. So we have the pickup truck, Ford F350, John Deere 4640, John Deere 5020, John Deere 4020, John Deere 3020, John Deere 2010, John Deere 4230, and the missing IH WD 2303. On an unrelated note though, if I had a John Deere 1010 or 1020, then I could have the entire lineup from a 10, 20, 30, 40, and 50. Here's a backside view of everything. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. This video was kind of fun putting together. It was a lot of work getting the hay in. You can look forward to a couple hay videos. I took a lot of footage. And on a little final note, you'll notice the tip is gone. He's not in this video. We ended up having to put him down. It was a pretty hard day. He was always a great dog and a great friend to me, and he'll be forever missed. But fortunately, I have a lot of footage of him, and he'll always be remembered in my heart forever. But till the next video, have a great day.